What's up, y'all? This is kind of weird. I actually just got done filming, but my intro got kind of messed up, so I'm making a new one. Today, gonna be trying out something that I should have tried out a few months ago. It's a little viral ramen hack from a BTS member, and I ain't talking about behind the scenes. K-pop, Jungkook, or Jungkook. Anyway, he shared this recipe online, social media somewhere, and it went kind of viral, not just to K-pop fans or his fans, BTS fans, to anyone who likes ramen and hacks. He calls it bulguri, which is a combination of two words, bul from buldak and guri from noguri. You probably know buldak, it's the Korean fire noodles. Noguri, you might not be so familiar with. I'm not so familiar with it either, or I wasn't until now. And I think this is where my video cut off, so let's get back into it. buldak and noguri, two heavy hitters in the Korean instant ramen world. I love this. I've had this a million times, and it still holds up. It's still, I mean, you can't really beat it. It's spicy and delicious. A rare combo. Sometimes it's spicy but not delicious. Sometimes it's delicious, but you know what I'm saying. Noguri, I've never had this, but apparently it's the 4th best-selling ramen in the world. I don't know, sorry, in Korea. I think it's some kind of like seafood flavor, so that'll be interesting. You know, I've tried a different viral mix. I've tried this with japaghetti before, way back in the day, and that was fire. I would never, well, since I've never tried this, I would never have thought to mix these two together, especially this being kind of a seafood flavor. These are both about $1 at the local convenience store. And that's pretty much all you'll need, except this. This is a key ingredient right here. This is perilla oil. Now, I'll be honest, I've never had perilla oil either. I've heard it's similar to sesame oil, but this one, supposedly, this is the key. You need perilla oil. So if you can't find it and you want to copy this recipe, then I guess you could use sesame oil as a replacement, but you're not a true fan. You also need 650 milliliters of H2O, which I got right here. And I believe you're not supposed to cook this in a pot. You're supposed to do it in a pan, which I have right here. Let's turn this on. It's been a minute since I've used this. And hopefully nothing goes wrong here because I have some equipment right here. So let me get this water in here real quick. 650 mils. Going in like that. While we're waiting for this water to heat up, you actually have to add some stuff to the water. So in the buldak Korean fire noodles bag, of course you're gonna find the ramen brick, but you're also gonna find a packet of chopped up like seaweed and sesame seeds, and of course the buldak sauce. You're gonna be adding this sauce straight to the water. Bold move. I would have never thought to do something so insane before. We're gonna save the noodles here and the sesame seeds and seaweed over here. We're gonna add that in a minute. Now here is the noguri. Let me just investigate this ramen brick real quick. I think it appears to be a slightly thicker noodles than your average noodles, but I'm pretty sure the buldak fire noodles are also a little bit thicker than usual. So maybe that's why it works. What do we have in here? I think this is like a straight up piece of dried kelp or something, man. I should look that up, but I'm throwing it in. You also want to throw in the flake packet from the noguri. It smells like seaweed right up in there. And here's the key. You want to throw in half of the seasoning packet. So you kind of got to eyeball it, I guess. Coming up to a decent little boil. So now is when we add in both bricks of ramen. One square, one circle. This is pretty involved so far, I can't lie. Usually, I'm getting some fumes, man. That ain't no joke. That's not a joke, but so be careful. Don't be hovering over like this when you're cooking it like me. Jeez, but yeah, usually when I cook noodles these days, like instant ramen, I go for the cup variety because just easier. Let's clean up, just use an electric kettle. It's smelling pretty damn good already. And I like my noodles a little bit al dente. I'm not sure if he specified exactly how he likes them, but you know, it's teach their own. So I'm gonna go ahead at this point. You can cook it for as long as you want. But before they're done cooking, you want to add in the flakes from the fire noodles, which again is the sesame seeds and the little pieces of seaweed. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this off and then add the most specific, crucial ingredient here, the perilla oil. It smells like sesame oil, and I'm just going to do, for now, just a little bit like that. I don't know. I have no idea how this is gonna taste, but it certainly smells good. Is this worth the hype? Let's find out. Oh, snap. Okay, I see what he's getting at. Interesting. Let me get a spoon. I gotta taste that broth. Woo! Little bit of spice going on in there. I like it. Ah, it's pretty tasty. A lot of flavor in that. Very salty, as most Korean ramen is. Spicy. Packed with flavor. It's hot as hell, it's humid. Not the best day for me to eat ramen, but on a cold day, that would warm you up so quickly. Let me try a little bit more of these noodles. I gotta say, I'm almost getting some kind of like restaurant vibes. I'm killing my lens here. Shit. There's a lot of Korean food, a lot of restaurants that's involve, you know, a soup base with noodles, meat, vegetables, whatever you want. Koreans love broth. So I know a lot of people who will go to certain places that just because the broth is really good. The ingredients inside isn't even that good, but the broth. So I'm getting like kind of restaurant flavors from the broth and from these noodles here. And I'm starting to think, some of these restaurants, I wonder if they just add some like ramen flavoring packets to their big old, you know, pot. Because I feel like that would flavor it up real quick. That's good. I got no complaints, except a little bit tedious. Let me add some more of this just to see. I'm not getting a huge amount of this perilla oil flavor. There it is. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. It's like a poor man's, you know, each of these ramens costs maybe about $1 each. So yeah, if you want that flavor on the quickness, on the cheapness at home, I'd definitely recommend this. Here's the thing. How could you spice this up to make it better? I saw a couple websites that said you could add an egg to it, or that you could add, you know, chopped up green onions as a garnish. On the picture that I saw, he was just eating it like this with no egg, but I think that would spice it up. I think adding some kind of meat would really make this like a meal that I would really, really enjoy. Some kind of pork, I'm thinking. I guess if we're gonna stay on theme, Korean convenience stores always have like kind of a hot dog on a stick type of thing. So you get some of those, throw those in. I think that'd be really good. Cheese, that would be a good addition as well. And you can find that at pretty much any convenience store here. So if I were to make it my own, put my own twist on it, that's what I would do. But this right here, I can't lie, good stuff. Really good. Now, I don't know too much about K-pop these days. I used to always kind of observe it. I knew what was going on. I knew the major groups. And now I don't know too much about what's going on, but I know definitely BTS, Blackpink, and them, you know. I know about New Jeans because Ring Lady is like a New Jeans fan. But I personally don't really listen to any K-pop except if it's coming from the other room, you know what I mean? I can hear it. Sometimes when you hear the same song on repeat for 2 weeks straight, it can get to you, but this thing, dare I try it? I think that's just in there. It's kind of like a bay leaf, you know, just in there. All right, I'll give him some props. I was kind of doubting this a little bit. I can't lie, but I am pretty much sold. Again, let me add a little bit of meat. That's all I need some meat, man. But other than that, I give this a solid A- to a B+. I love the addition of this. It really brings out that kind of next level, next dimension. But where's the meat dimension, man? Oh. God dang. Yo. Oh. Yo. Beware if you can't handle spice very well. I wouldn't recommend you just go in on the broth like I just tried to do. Oh, dude. Hold on. I know I have had spicier broths than this here in Korea, but nothing that singed me up like that. I think it might have went down the wrong pipe or something. I don't know, but I'm skating out of here real quick before it's too late. Thank you for watching. Go try this. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.